In this video, you're going to learn why cold calling is so important, why we're so terrified to do it, and how to get over those fears so that you can rock out your business and make all the money you want and need when you want and need it.
Everything you want is already here.
Stay tuned to the end for my free guide to preparing yourself for any kind of sales call. This will work for cold calls as well as all other kinds of sales conversations. If you are a spiritual teacher or healer and you want to build a 6 or 7 figure business, please subscribe to this channel. I'm designing amazing content specifically for you every single Wednesday morning. My name is Jessie Johnson, and I help spiritual teachers and healers build multiple 6-figure and 7-figure businesses, making an impact and doing what they love with grace, ease, and integrity. And in this video, I'm gonna help you do the same. So why are we even talking about this? Is cold calling really important? My argument is absolutely 100% yes, and here's why. There's 3 reasons. The first is, if you know how to cold call, then you can bring in money whenever you want and need, no matter what else is happening in your life. So even if a marketing plan didn't go well, or the thing you thought was gonna work out doesn't happen, you will be able to bring in money using this as a backup tool no matter what. First, if you don't know where the money is going to come from this month, cold calls are a solution to that. 2, the confidence that you know how to cold call will give you true financial freedom, because it means that no matter what happens in your life or your business or even in the world, like even if the internet breaks, you know how to bring money into your business unconditionally, no matter what. Cold calling is your foundation, your backup plan, your strategy. You can always pull that back. The third and most powerful reason of all, for me personally, is that the confidence and resilience that you build in doing cold calls as a spiritual practice are exactly the spiritual tools that will dismantle any lingering codependency and build true resilience in yourself. If you know you can make literally call a stranger on the phone and make a sale, and because of that, you know that you can bring money into your business anytime, any place, no matter what, then you truly have financial freedom. You truly have spiritual freedom, because you're not afraid of what people think about you. You're not afraid of getting rejected. You're not living in avoidance of anything. This is true liberation. This is why I teach cold calling as part of my business, because truly the heart of my teaching is about unapologetic honesty. Radical truth, being your full self, no apologies, no making yourself small, okay? And cold calling is a practice to help you develop that version of yourself. Why are we so afraid of cold calling? Let's really look at it together. First of all, we're told not to talk to strangers. Like from the time that we're little till we never are told to change that, right? And cold calling requires you literally call a complete stranger on the phone. Okay, it's risky, it's uncomfortable. More than that, we're taught not to talk about money, even with our family. So to call a complete stranger or talk to someone on the street and then ask them for money, it goes against everything that we're taught as a society. So it's normal for it to be uncomfortable. It's normal for you to feel that fear. Don't take that personally. Don't use that as an excuse to slow yourself down. More than that, we think that sales is something that we do to someone. We think it's something bad. So when we, now add in that extra layer of anxiety about trying to do some harm to someone, that's the opposite of the purpose of any sales conversation. So you have to get that out of your head. No one wants to be rejected. And cold calling is, you're guaranteed people will say no to you. Some people might hang up on you. Some people might, who knows? It's actually worthwhile for you to anticipate in advance what you're afraid people will say to you, just so you can get comfortable with that. Because again, the purpose is to show up unconditionally generous, unconditionally loving. You are here to serve, you are here to help. You're calling this person because you believe that there's a chance that you can help them, and it is worth even the discomfort of their rejection to be in service to their big vision. Most people think in their minds that sales isn't fun. So they go into their cold calls feeling this massive anxiety and resistance because they've got all this mindset stuff getting in the way. So respond in the comments below, which of these reasons has stopped you from cold calling? Or is it something else? What are you most afraid of? So how do we move through that fear? I've got 5 tips for you. First, understand that sales is a service. Sales is not something that we do to someone, it's something that we do for someone. And I learned this from my mentor, David Nagel, who learned it from his teacher, Bob Proctor. This is an old teaching, and it's so, so, so important. When you show up in an attitude of service, it changes the whole tone of the conversation. So it's an important thing that you choose to be of service, but also a mindset thing that you just decide in your own mind that sales is not something that you do to anyone, it's something that you do for them. 2, be more dedicated to the fulfillment of other people's visions and greatness than you are to your own comfort. Let me just say that again. You have to be more dedicated to other people's growth and success than you are to your own comfort. Because if you're attached to being comfortable, you will never pick up the phone and call a stranger. But if you feel absolutely dedicated to living your purpose in service of other people, then you will pick up the phone every time. 3, be so dedicated, so excited to support your future clients and customers that you are willing to hear no. And more than that, willing to celebrate that no when you hear it. 4, be truly unapologetic in your sales. For all the above reasons, you are here to be of service. You don't need to be comfortable, so don't hide who you truly are. Don't hide what you're here to do. Be truly unapologetic about who you are, what you're here to do, what your offering is, and how much you believe in the person that you're talking to, and bring that unapologetic truth-telling to everything about your sales conversations. Here's the 5th, and in my opinion, really the most important of all. Have fun. When you show up in joy and delight to be talking to the person that you're talking to, they will respond totally differently than if you're dragging your feet and feeling miserable because you don't really want to be doing this. You have to claim this for yourself. If you're going to take on cold calling as a practice, you have to do it with total enthusiasm. Decide to enjoy it. You're connecting with people that you are positioned to help. You're a badass. What's not to enjoy? This next piece is really powerful. Be more dedicated to serving other people than you are to your own comfort. In other words, be willing to pick up the phone, even though it's uncomfortable for you, because you believe so much in the potential of your work, product, or service to help someone with whatever it is that's stopping them or slowing them down in their own life. Believe more in them, believe more in what they're capable of, then you need to protect yourself from discomfort, and you will rock out every cold call you ever make. So now that you know how to move through the fear, the only trick is to do it. Pick up the phone, call someone, open the yellow pages, do some research, right? Like, get on the phone. Don't delay, don't procrastinate, don't make tons of lists to prepare, okay? I want you to go out and do it. And in service to you doing these cold calls and doing it quickly, I've created an amazing sales preparation guide. It's super short. It will get you into action really, really fast. So click in the comments below and you can download that free guide today. You are amazing. Rock it out and have an amazing time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you found the content helpful, please comment in the comments below, #spiritualbadass. And make sure that you've subscribed to the channel and click the bell so that you can get updates every single Wednesday morning with new, incredible videos. Have an amazing week. You guys are amazing. Rock it out. Enjoy those cold calls.
Everything you want is already